Gen 2. It's the generation of little guys. So of course I'm gonna be ranking all the little guys. Because that's the point of the thing. They have Pichu. That's the most important part. But we're not ranking Pichu to begin with. Because there's more than a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon. I've got to tell Twitter. I've got to tell the Twitter. Where is it? There it is. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Why does the bloody... Okay. We're gonna be ranking all the little guys. Is that what I'm gonna say? Ranking all the little guys. Guys, because Gen 2 is full of them. God. Hello. Why does Twitter serve to never work? I can't get my bloody emoji keyboard to do what it's supposed to. Anyway, you might be wondering why I was like a minute late to stream. I'll show you why. It's because I found a website. But yeah, I found this site where where it's the world and you can put pixel art on it. I found this art and this is my favorite Pokemon. So I was like, okay, let's make them a friend. And that's what I did. I made it a friend. That's what I did. But yeah, General Chris, I learned about your live arcs by the Count Job application. Sure. Did it say anything about me having all my squares to draw a Carbuncle? Which I'm not doing right now, I'm just explaining why I was late to stream. We got Chris Deltarune next to Cool Rock. I wonder who wrote this. It was me who wrote that. This website is the reason why I had to get a Gmail address. Because they don't accept Proton Mail addresses. Because they think if you use Proton Mail, you're a computer hacker that wants to hack into the government of Siberia. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave my W paint there. This is the wrong thing. I have the stream open. Wait a minute, where's my... I had the thing open. You know what we've got to do? We've got to take this music off and go to... What is the game audio? It's called game audio, but it's not game audio. Chrome. And now we look up, I don't know, chill Pokemon music. Is this what we do? Because last time we got copyright claim for putting Siva Gunner on. When we put Siva Gunner on, we got copyright claimed, so, chill and relaxing Pokemon music mix? Sure. Oh god, it's so generic. Where's... It's so generic. Do we have any good music? Screw it, I'll just put it on in the background. Except we don't make it loud. There we go. We did it. Right, why is it... What the fuck? Why does this happen every single goddamn time I try to do something and then HDR says, what if we didn't do that? What if we didn't do that? This is a... What is this? This is Little Root Town from Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. But what is this? This is my tier list of every single Pokemon ever. I'm not doing it all in one go because I'm not a madman. That's what this is. Why is it so bright? That might be your next question. I don't know. The screen decided to have a seizure attack. Is this because I put Porygon in S tier? I think it's because I put Porygon in Epic Creature tier. Yeah, let me just fix that. Unless wait, can I make that? No, it doesn't work. Properties. Force SDR, turn that off. It'll be dark, but now it won't burn your eyelids. I don't know why having HDR ruins everything, but you know, I have an HDR monitor. Oh god. Speaking of Pokemon, what Pokemon do we speak of? I just did a Pokemon thing. Did you beat like a Nuzlocke or something? That's what it seems to be for me. Because I know you play a load of Nuzlocks. That's like your second favorite thing other than playing knockoff Mario Party. Oh, God. We have... Mum, can we have Mario Party? We have Mario Party at home. Mario Party at home. Yakapa-senta, introduce it. Anyway. Since they said I can't beat Cynthia's Garchomp with a Pachirisu. Oh, so you did the Seijun Park thing and beat a Garchomp with a Pachirisu. Okay. That happened in VGC once, because Pachirisu was the only... It was the only bulky Pokemon that had Follow Me. That's what it was. That's right. And it was pretty good. But as you can see, Gen 2 is not a very big, it's not a very big region. Because it's attached to the first game. So they like, okay, let's add all these Pokemon, because all of these are also in the game, and we barely know how to fit them on the cartridge. So we're gonna start at Chikorita, and we're gonna end at Celebi. Or Cerebi. You know. Cerebi. Wow, my favorite Pokemon news website. Bulbapedia exists. I don't know why they do anything. Anyway, yeah, this tier list is... It's every Pokemon with every form. So I'm gonna be ranking all of them. That's literally it. They decided to give me... Wait. Someone bet you a tier 3 sub that you were gonna... Okay, I didn't know they... You like Subway? Why would you eat Subway? That's a joke. Anyway. Because no sane person eats Subway. That's obviously what happens. Chikorita? Where do you go? The hardest part of these tier list videos is always, can I remember what the Pokemon is called? That's always the hard part of these tier lists. I can never remember, like, what at least one of them is called. I think I'll remember all of these. I think Generation 2 is... It's iconic enough for me to remember everything. But first, little guy, Chikorita. It's like... What is Chikorita? It's supposed to be some sort of dinosaur, I think. It's some sort of dog with a leaf on its head. I mean, you can tell it's a Pokemon, but it's not really... It's not really anything special about it. Like, it's cute, but it's basically just your average grass starter. Like, you know, it has cute little anime eyes. It's got a grass on its head. That's right. Bayleaf. Now Bayleaf is just... What if Chikorita was, like, bigger? And that's about it. It's not really... There's nothing special about it. There's nothing special about the grass starters. Meganium, like, same again. It's just... Oh, look at it. It's like a dinosaur that is also a flower, I think. Well, okay, here's a question. Why is it not a dragon type, then? I guess because they'd have to make Feraligatr a dragon type, and, you know, that doesn't... They'd have to make them all dragons, and I don't think they wanted to do something that overpowered at the start of the game. Yeah, yeah, Meganium. It's like it's a dinosaur that is a flower. It's kind of more interesting than these guys, but only by a little bit. Maybe I'd say it's pretty good. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. Because I forgot that I added more tiers since last time. It's pretty good. Cyndaquil. I like Cyndaquil. It's like, what if a hedgehog, but the quills were fire? And I like that idea better than this guy. Better than the grass ones, because the grass ones kind of look boring. And this one is like... I mean, just look at him. He's just a little guy. You can tell what he is. You can tell what he's about. What else do we have? Cyndaquil, Quilava, and Typhlosion. I knew it was something else that had Quill in it. Quilava. It's the awkward middle stage. Why does it look like that? Why does it have... It can't decide if it wants to have a mohawk or a tail. I don't know what's going on here. Why do you look so weird? I don't know. What happened? I'm gonna put that in what happened. Oh look, another fire starter that's in what happened tier. Why do they keep doing this to my boys? Oh god. They keep having awkward teenage years. Why does this keep happening to my fire starters? And then we get to Typhlosion, and it's like, I don't want a mohawk or a tail. I want big flame collar. That's right. I want my neck to be on fire. So, you know, that's pretty much the only interesting part about it, though. You know, I'll put in concept well executed. They're not cool, though. They're not quite cool yet. You know who is cool? Hisuian Typhlosion. Because they were like, what if it died? What if it died? What if Typhlosion was also dead? And no, I'm not going to talk about that official fanfiction, because it's exactly what it says on the tin. Fanfiction. It didn't actually happen. He didn't actually... Typhlosion did nothing wrong. It never went out with a little girl. Okay. And now... Totodile. 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 It's a pear? Is that what Chikorita's supposed to be? It becomes a pear tree? A partridge in a pear tree. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Alan Partridge in a pear tree. I don't know anything about Alan Partridge over the fact that he says aha every now and then. Totodile. Totodile. Is that what he sounds like in the anime? I have no idea. But he's a funny little alligator, obviously. Totodile. Something for alligator. What the hell's his name? What the hell is his name? The second one. Totodile. Gator something. Oh god. Dino Gator? No. Totodile. You can't have just the word crocodile. So it's not that. I'm totally not gonna look this up. Totodile. Bulbapedia. What do you evolve into? What do you evolve? Oh, Croconaut. Yeah, because I was supposed to remember. Why do they all have different... Why does the middle stage always have a different sounding name to the entire rest of them? Why does it have to be so weird? But yeah, this looks cool. It's like got the egg shape going on. Despite the fact you'd probably want an egg shape on the first one, but... Or maybe it's got some sort of toga thing going on. You know, it's evolving. It's becoming more of itself. And then for alligator, you know, we love for alligator in this house. And if you don't like for alligator, well, I guess you're not gonna like me because I'm a for alligator liking household. For alligator's cool, all right. He's just a cool looking dinosaur. He's not even a dinosaur. He's an alligator. For alligator. That's why he's called that. Oh god. He's called that because he's for alligator. He's got some cool-ass spikes, he's gonna bite you, and that's about it. Unfortunately, he's stuck in, like, PU, because he's terrible. But he's cool. Anyway, Sentret and Furret. Or is this one Furret and this one's Sentret? No, this one's Sentret, this one's Furret. Sentret is doing something. Like, I would put it in painfully average if it didn't have this tail thing going on. Like, it's standing up on its tail. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. So I'd say this is... I mean, I don't really have much Sentret appreciation. I'm like, I see a Sentret, I'm like, that's cool. I don't usually catch them. I don't usually catch a Sentret, because it's one of those boring... It's one of those, like, average, normal types that you... There are dragons in the game, and you want to get this thing, really? Oh, god. And then Furret. Furret's pretty good. The Furret walk is definitely carrying this thing to what tier it's in. The Furret walk is definitely carrying this thing to the tier it's in. Am I getting its name right? Sentret and Furret. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm getting them all right. I'm getting all the names right. Why do I have an empty YouTube page open? I don't know. But yeah, you're getting carried by music from Gen 5, animation from Gen 7, Pokémon from Gen 2. I always thought you were a Gen 3 Pokémon, by the way. Maybe it's because I saw so many of them in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I don't know. Anyway, Hoot Hoot and Noctowl. Hoot Hoot! Hoot Hoot! Why does it have, like, stoner eyes? This is the first thing that I think of when I look at this boy. Why has it got stoner eyes? It's been smoking too much of that, pokey weed. I don't know. It's been smoking too much tall grass. That's what it looks like. It's been smoking too much tall grass. What happened to it? Why does it have a stoner death stare? I don't know. It's just an orb. Why does it have... What happened? I don't understand. Hoot Hoot, you're not even paying up the average. You're what happened? Because what happened to your eyes? You'd look better if you didn't have weird fucked up eyes. He didn't have evil, fucked up eyes. Oh my god. Da, 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 da. That's still not working. God damn it. I wanted it to look better. Anyway, we have Noctowl here. And Noctowl is literally just a bird. It's just an owl. It's an owl that learns psychic type moves. That's it. It's not even a psychic type. It's just an owl. That's about it. It's just an owl. It's an owl with swagger, actually. I'm gonna put it in your average Pokemon. It's not pretty good yet. It's alright. It's an owl. You definitely know that it's an owl. And then you have this guy. This guy looks happy. This guy looks like he wants to be your friend. Leddyba. No, Leddyba and Ledian. I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure I'm getting these right. Leddyba, and Ledian. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We got Leddyba. We got Leddyba. And Leddyba is a cool looking guy. Like, look at him. He's just so happy to be here. He wants to punch you in the face with his little fists. Like, he's just, like, this right here is what I think of when I think little guy Pokemon. Because he's just, like, look at him, he's just a little guy. He's got big dumb eyes, he's got big dumb fists, he's got a big dumb bug body. But then we get to Ledian, and it looks like a Sega character. Why does it look like... It looks like someone tried to draw Nights into Dreams from memory. But it's a bug as well. I don't know what the hell this is. It's the most average-looking, boring Pokemon. I can't believe you evolve into this. This goofy little guy evolves into this thing. I mean, you can tell it's a Pokemon, but at the same time, you evolve from that thing. You have a guy who looks like he wants to be here. Ah, yeah, let's make all the friends. And then you have Ledian, which is like, I'm like a bug that looks like a car or something. I don't know. I don't know why I'm here. It's not even like a cool bug like Genesect. It's just like it evolved and then became boring. Like every human being when they hit 40. They think they're interesting, that's why they have a midlife crisis. Anyway, Spinarak. That's the next one. Spinarak and Ariados. No, Spinarak. Spinatak is Spinadak. It's not Spinadak, it's Spinarak. That's what he's called. Spinarak. It's a spider. It's a spider that has a fake face on it. So I'd say that's pretty good. It's a spider that has like a fake face on it? I don't know what that thing on the back of it is, but I like it as a detail. But then, oh look. It evolves into this thing. Why does it evolve into... It evolves into a very colourful spider. I don't know if it's supposed to be something that's, like, meant to blend in with leaves or whatever. In fact, let's look up what Spinarak's supposed to be. Spinarak is the string spit Pokemon. What is it supposed to do? It resembles a spider, so it's not a spider, and... Oh my god, its face... The face changes expressions. This is its real face, and the fake one is where the spider head is. Okay, that makes it better. That makes you a concept well executed. It has a face that it can change what it looks like. That's adorable. That's a Pokemon trying to be cute that actually is cute. Now we have Ariados, which... Does it do the same thing? Not even close. We go to Ariados, and it's just... It has a horn. It has wings. It throws its fluids at people. Why does it look just like a boring spider now? Is it even supposed to be a spider? It has 6 arms. What even are you, Ariados? You're pretty good, because, like, you're a very colourful Pokemon. I like colourful Pokemons. Oh god, the real face looks stupid. Don't you dare talk about my boy Spinarak like that. I will... Don't talk about my boy Itomaru like that. He'll get you. Don't speak about my boy Itomaru like that. I mean, you can... Oh, it has the same name in Japanese. I was gonna be like... You can insult whatever this guy's Japanese name is. I was like, you can insult Ariados all you want. Ariados all you want. Anyway, Crobat. The bats finally got an evolution. The bats finally got a 3rd stage evolution. I like Zubat's alright. Who else is here? Who else is here? The bat guy. Who's the bat? Where's the next? Where's Crobat? Not Crobat, where's Golbat? We have regular bat, we have worse bat, better bat, bat without eyes. I can't see him. Where is he? Where is he? Where? Oh, there he is, he's cool. He's a cool looking guy. But you know what's even cooler? Crobat Man. Crobat Man. In fact, no, that's an epic creature right there. Look at him. He might look a bit stupid, but like, crowbar! Yes, exactly. No wonder all the evil teams use this Pokemon. Because they can use it as a crowbar to get into all of their secret... I mean, it does learn Hyper Fang, so... You could probably just Hyper Fang a safe open, let's be honest. It just uses its teeth, and then it picks a lock, and then congratulations. You're stealing all the gold. But yeah, it just looks cool. Like, look at him. Look at him. If there was Batman in the Pokemon universe, he'd be called Crobat Man, and he would fight crime with a Crobat by his side, and he'd somehow teach it the move Fly, despite the fact the move Fly. How would you ride this thing? I don't know. Maybe you'd need like 3 of them. Crowbar from 0.5 life points is a Pokemon. What the fuck are you even talking about? Anyway, Chimecho, or is it Chingling? Chincho. Chincho and Chimecho, right? I think. Chincho. Lantern. Chimecho. Who's Chimecho then? Which one's Chimecho then? Chimecho. Oh right, you're the Gen 3 one. Right, that's who that is. Yeah, I'm remembering now. Chincho and Lantern. Chincho. I mean, its name sounds like your racist uncle trying to make fun of someone who speaks Chinese. But, you know, apart from that, its species, it looks pretty good. It's like, what if an anglerfish had more bulbs? So, you know, you can definitely tell it's a Pokemon. It's not really the most interesting Pokemon. So that's why it's only going in your average Pokemon. But, like, it's alright. In fact, no, it's putting it pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then we have... I'm packing up because I'm going on vacation, so I'll be listening for a while. You'll just be listening for a while. Okay, thankfully I'll be yapping. But I guess everyone's here. It's a good as time as any to say... Oh, fucking Jesus. It's as good a time as any to say that I might not be able to do my stream tomorrow because it's my uncle's birthday, and I forgot. Oh, God. So, you know, I ended up scheduling a stream over it. Oh, no. But it's fine. It's fine. We can just, I will move it to next week, and then we'll do high-quality karaoke then. Because we all love high-quality rips. Everybody loves high-quality rips. I can't play high-quality rips in the background because I'll get copyright claim, but, you know. Uncle Dane's birthday. My uncle is not Uncle Dane. I have a different uncle. Carbuncle uncle. Wow, I can't believe the Carbuncle has an uncle. Oh, God. The carbonated uncle. That's right. The carbonated uncle's uncle. Words come out of my throat like they do. Anyway, oh, this is fitting music. Why is this all Gen 3 music? I've just realized. Lantern, the light Pokemon. Okay, so I liked your previous guy. I liked Chincho, but you, Lantern, you're kind of less interesting. You're just an angular fish. An anglefish that has, like, it's aerodynamic. It's an aerodynamic anglerfish. It's less interesting than Chincho. Anyway, Pichu. Oh my god, Pichu. Pichu. My favorite top tier in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Pichu. My favorite character who cheats in... Oh my god. My favorite cheating character in Super Smash Bros. Melee. I wouldn't put him in epic creature, but I would say he's very cool. Cause like, he's just a little guy. He's just happy to be here. And we also had Spiky Ear Pichu, which is, it was a limited edition Pichu that said, what if my ears had more air going on and I was an electric man? But I feel like Pichu is being carried purely by Super Smash Bros. Because that's why he's here. you can play him in Smash. He hurts himself because he's trying so hard to kill Captain Falcon at 5%. He's better in a different game. He's pretty good in Little Cup as well, but nobody plays Little Cup because Little Cup is... Why would you play bad OU when you can play OU instead? Oh, God. Anyway, Cleffa, where did I put Clefairy? Where did I put Clefairy? Because I'm probably gonna put you in a similar tier. Just put them all together, who cares? You're all moon guys. They're all like moon rabbit guys. It gets more rabbit-like as it gets to Clefable, but like, they're all moon rabbit guys. You know, they're all rabbits from the moon. Igglybuff, why are you here? We already had Jigglypuff. We did not need a baby Jigglypuff, because Jigglypuff is already baby. We did not need baby Jigglypuff. We already have baby Jigglypuff. It's called Jigglypuff. We didn't need you. It's like they made this because they wanted more Pokemon, not because they wanted anything actually good. Uglypuff, Igglybuff. It's Igglybuff, Jigglypuff, and Wigglytuff. They've all got a bunch of stupid names. we got Igglybuff, we got Jigglypuff, we got Wigglytuff. These all sound like Oompa Loompa ass names. The only good one's Jigglypuff, because it's a circle, it's supposed to be a balloon. This is not a balloon, this looks like a baby balloon that I want to punch in the face. It's even got a target for me to strike right in its forehead. Right in its dumb forehead. I'm not familiar with these spellings of this Pokemon's name. Igglybuff. Jingle Bell Puff. My favorite fairy type, Jingle Bell Puff. Jingle Bell Puff? Oh god, that's the regional form it only gets in December. That's the limited time form it only gets in December. Jingle Bell Puff? Merry Crimsmas. Oh god. Right, anyway, Togepi. Finally, a Pokemon that does something interesting. My god. Because I'm pretty sure the way you get this is it's an egg that looks like... I'm pretty sure there's a gift event in Gen 2, or at least the Gen 4 remakes of Gen 2, that has this guy. It has a Togetic in an egg. Togepi? Togepi. It has a Togepi in an egg that looks like its little egg pan. And then you hatch it, and you're like, wow, I can't believe it. This is... It's the Pokemon is just an egg. It's funny, because Gen 2 was the first... It's the first gen to introduce breeding. So you would, you know... You would have an egg, and this thing would come out of the egg, and you'd be like, damn, it's still an egg, but it has stats, and it's not a bad egg. Cool. You know, it's a funny Pokemon. It's a funny joke, because I'm pretty sure you get gifted a Togepi egg. And you're like, oh boy, I wonder what this egg's gonna hatch into. And then it hatches into an egg. That's what it does. So, I'm back, and currently on my doctor-prescribed dosage of Adderall. Don't take it all the time. Only take it when you need to take it. Because you're not supposed to take them all the time. But I'm pretty sure your doctor would have told you that already. It's only when you need to lock in. I know, because my dad takes that sort of stuff. Not the same thing, but, you know, he takes stuff for ADHD. Anyway, where is my Togetic? Togetic is, what if an egg grew wings? I don't understand. Why? I mean, you're pretty good because you're a cute little guy, but, like, the egg grew wings? I'm very confused. It's an egg that grew wings. And the way you catch this in Legends Arceus is really annoying because they're only flying in the sky. You have to use like a flying ball. You have to use one of those. A wing ball, that's right. You have to use a wing ball to catch one of these in Legends Arceus, and I don't know why they decided to make it such an annoying thing to catch, but they did. So, you know. Anyway, Natu and Xatu. That's what we've got next. I've got to go down the list. Natu and Xatu. That's right. Natu and Xatu. Natty. Okay, we have you, which... You look like a bird. It's a bird, but colourful. Get my life back together any percent. It's like... I'm pretty sure this is based on one of those birds that, like... You know one of those toys that you, like, wind up and it starts going... I'm pretty sure that's what it's based on. I'm pretty sure it's one of those, like, wind-up toys where its legs go by itself. You crank it up and it goes. And its legs go. And Xatu is based on... Naito. Xatu is based on, it's like a shaman or something. It's like some sort of spiritual healer witch doctor type thing. And it makes sense. It's a psychic type and it learns, like... What does it learn? It has sexual dimorphism? What's the sexual dimorphism? The female one has less rings. I wouldn't have even known that. But yeah, the female one has less rings, I guess. That's what its gimmick is. Cool. Anyway, aren't all his Pokédex entries about, wow, this guy could heal stuff? If I scroll down long enough, if I can find you. No, I can't find you. Where the hell? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It has text for when it's about to die. Oh, great. Where are your Pokédex entries? This Pokemon can see both the past and the future. Once it begins to meditate, the day will pass before it starts to move again. It meditates and it can tell the future, and it gets like Calm Mind and Heal Pulse and stuff like that. So, it evolves into some sort of cult member. I'd say that's a pretty good, well-executed concept. Because it looks like some sort of weird spiritual Pokemon, doesn't it? It does exactly what it says it does. Without anything weird getting in the way. You know, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool design for what it is. It's got extra eyes in its face because it's always watching. And the fact that it, like, spreads its wings out. Like this, imagine this coming at you at, like, 3 in the morning. You'd be like, Jesus Christ, what the hell is that? Am I gonna die? No, you'd only be about to die if it was an Absol. Anyway, let's move on to Mareep. 50... What is it? What is like a 3-meter tall, realistic Mareep plush? Wait a minute. Let me just look up. Shit. Why did I do that? Mareep plush. Images. Meme. Mareep plush meme. Yes. Me, my girlfriend, and her $500 4-foot-tall Mareep. Oh god, this thing's getting carried by memes. This thing's getting carried by memes. And it's very cool. It's very cool. It's an electric sheep. You know, it's like, do this guy's dream of electric sheep. Yeah. Okay, so, you know, I looked that up and Google didn't decide to dox me. Cool. Yeah, Mareep is like... It's based on that phrase of, like, do machines dream of electric sheep or something like that. It's a pretty cool looking guy. It's not just a sheep, though. It's, you know, it's based on something. And then we got Fluffy. And, you know, Fluffy's not as cool because it's just... There's no meme associated with this guy. Oh, God. Beep, beep. I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep. I'm a sheep. It's a well-executed concept. And then we have Ampharos, which loses all of its hair. What happened, Ampharos? What happened to all of your hair? Why did you do that? Why did it lose all of its hair? I don't understand. Why does Ampharos lose all its hair? It can Mega Evolve into Mega Ampharos, which gets into the higher tier because it's fabulous. Look at him. He's fabulous. Look at how much hair he gets. Look at that. Mega Ampharos finally gets his hair back. The Mega Stone is like, wow, you're balding? What if you weren't? We fixed your hair. Which gen was Pikachu clones? All of them? Every gen has a Pikachu clone, I'm pretty sure. Starting at, like, Gen 3. Yeah, starting in Gen 3, there is a Pikachu clone in everything. If you count Pichu as a Pikachu clone, then there's one in every there's one in every generation. Yeah. Like, you're starting Gen 3 with Plusle and Minun, where there's 2. They're making up for the lack of ones they didn't have already. And then there's a Pikachu clone every generation. You got Pachirisu as well. You got everything. Everyone has a Pikachu clone. And now we have Nelawesome. That's what she sounds like in Smash Bros. This is a Pokeball Pokemon you can get in Super Smash Bros. Oh, I thought it's it's a little guy. Kirehana. Something flower. Something flower. It's the Blossom. It's the flower Pokemon. Nelawesome. It's what does it do in Smash Bros? I think it's like it heals you. I don't know what it does. All I know is that this guy's pretty cool. Where am I putting him? I mean, they're basically just grass, but alive. So, you know, I'd say you're pretty good. You're like one of those Hawaiian grass thingies. But like, what if it was alive? You know, it's like, what if the Hawaiian customs were alive? And a plant. I think it gets, Quiver Dance as well. It gets a bunch of dancing moves. Because that's its whole thing, it's supposed to look like a dancer. And oh yeah, it evolves from Gloom. It's an alternate evolution from the Oddish line. I wondered why. I wondered if it had something associated with it. That's right. That's right. It's you give it a Sunstone, and then it's like, wow. Wait, I think. Do you give it a Sunstone? When does it evolve? Well, yeah, Sunstone. You give a Gloom a Sunstone, and then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna party. Welcome to the holiday, baby. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And then it starts enjoying its life. You can save £50 per person. Do you think in the Pokemon universe, when you go on a vacation or a holiday, do you think in the Pokemon universe, when you go on a holiday, do you have to pay for the Pokemon? Or like, is that no big deal? Because it's so easy to take them places. Like, you literally have the PC, which can just give you whatever Pokemon you want, whenever you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, you know, maybe you don't have to pay to bring your Pokemon with you, because, you know, I'm pretty sure in real life you don't have to bring pets, you don't have to pay to bring pets with you. I'm sure there'd be some sort of airline that would rinse the crap out of you. It's like, oh, you're coming with your Meryl? That's an upcharge. They wouldn't be allowed to do that, but you know. Anyway, Meryl. Now, I'm pretty sure. Let's look up the Azurill gender glitch. Wait, I think Ampharos has been Rule 34'd. This is how people must have felt when they hit the Pentagon. This is how they must have felt when they hit the Pentagon. Because, seriously, why can't the internet behave? It has hair. They gave him hair. They gave the guy hair, and you said, oh yes, it has hair. Time to make porn of it. It just has hair! Oh god. They gave it hair. It doesn't even look sexy. Why is it... I can't believe it. I mean, technically every Pokemon's been Rule 34'd, because that's what Rule 34 is. Yeah, the entire point of Rule 34 is there's Rule 34 of everything. It's like, Ampharos is not a very obvious one, so I'm gonna keep you in your cool, because I don't even see why the internet would want to loot that. It's a dragon. It's a hairy dragon. With, like, curly horns. I don't understand. Pokemon's communism. Which Pokemon is communism? I guess Magneton and Phalanx and whatever Pokemon is like, it's technically one species, one guy, but it's made of a bunch of little guys. Like Mousehold. That's a communist Pokemon, probably. I don't know. Like, you know, the sort of stuff we want to put in what has the internet done to you tier would be like, the stuff here, you know, where you're like, it's clearly furry bait. Oh god. Because Ampharos is not it's not clearly furry bait. I mean, neither is Vaporeon, but you know, it's so infamous I might as well put it there. Anyway, does anyone here know about the Marill gender glitch? Because the Marill gender glitch is basically the Pokemon games saying trans rights. Because if we look up this, because Azuril's gender ratio does not match that of its evolved forms, and its evolution is not dependent on gender, being female 70% of the time, while Marill and Azumarill only 50% of the time, because female Azurill have a 1 in 3 chance of evolving into a male Marill prior to Generation 6, I mean. Prior to Generation 6, whether this will happen is determined by its personality value. Azurill is the only Pokemon to do this. The best part is it's determined by its personality value, and it's like, damn. This Pokemon really says trans rights. So, you know, they did it by accident, but... they did it by accident, but I'm gonna put it in pretty good because of that. Apart from that, it's just a circle with... It's just a mouse. It's just a mouse with like a bouncy tail. You know, it's alright. Pretty cool. Azurill. I had a shiny Azurill that I named after a pet fish that died in a week. But yeah, it's like a rabbit that is also aquatic and an egg. I don't understand. It's like the Easter Bunny. It's like if the Easter Bunny was a Pokemon, but also it was for some reason wet. I don't understand. Look at Azumarill. Aqua Rabbit Pokemon. It's a rabbit that is an egg. It has a tail, and it gets huge power. You might look at its stats and be like, wow, 50 attack, that's terrible. It gets huge power, which means whatever attack it has, it gets doubled. What does huge power do? Huge power is an ability introduced in Generation 3. It was the signature ability of Marill's evolution line. It doubles the attack of the Pokemon. It doubles the attack. It doubles its attack. Not its base attack, it doubles whatever attack it has. That's why it having 50 base attack is fine, because it doubles it. It gets doubled. Huge power belly drum. That's right. I like this guy because I used him competitively. I know these rankings aren't all based on like how actually competitively viable the Pokemon is, but I like this guy. Like, you just belly drum and then spam Aqua Jet and then an entire team dies. It's great. And anything that'll tank it is slower. I'll talk more because drawing in W place is so tedious. Yeah, world place. I've been doing some world place stuff. In fact, if I go back to world place here, I've gotten all my pixels back. But I've been basically copying the Gen 5 sprite of Carbuncle from Carbuncle wasn't in Gen 5, but there's a Gen 5 styled sprite for it for Showdown. So I've pretty much been doing that because I found this. I found this Diancie. I found this Diancie, like, north of London. So I was like, you know, I found all this. I went to London. I was like, wow, there's a bunch of pixel art and stuff going on here. Very cool. I go up, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Blorbo. It's the Blorbo. I can't believe it. It's the Blorbo. Yeah. That must have taken ages. It must have done. But then I was like, that must have taken ages of pure waiting. Yeah, exactly. Make a big enough sprite, you're just waiting to fill it in. Anyway, this is that one song that they turned into 21 Guns in Sivagana. Cool rock. Yeah, I put that there. My name is Faint Shirt. I don't know why I've made that my name on this. I can always change my name. I should probably change it to my actual name instead of just some random Xbox Live username. A guy called Open Knife in London. It's pretty funny. I'm just gonna say that. Speaking of cool rocks, Sudowoodo. It's Pseudo Wood. That's its name. It's Pseudo Wood. It's not wood, but you think it's wood. You hit it, and Where the hell is Bonsly? Oh yeah, Bonsly is a Gen 4 Pokemon for some reason. Oh yeah. Bonsly is Gen 4 for no reason. They added more little guys in Gen 4. I don't know why they did that. Unless Bonsly's Gen 5. It might be, actually. It might be, actually. No, this is just a bunch of mythicals. This is just a bunch of mythicals and legendaries. Where the hell is your pre-evolution? I can't find it. It's Gen 3. No, it's not. It's Gen 4. This is Gen 4. It's right next to Gastrodon. Of course it's Gen 4. Anyway, yeah. Where did I put Sudowoodo? Oh, yeah. Concept well executed. It's a rock. It's pure rock type. That's the joke. It's supposed to look like a grass type. And then you hit it with... And then you hit it with a grass type move. Or a water type move. No, wait. No, you don't. No, you don't. You hit it with, like... flying. Or something that... Or fire. Or something that grass is weak to. And then it just says, I'm not going to take any damage. Gen 2 is probably the gen I know the least of. I could recognize, like, 25 Pokemon. Well, I'm going to recognize them, so you don't have to. How about that? How's that as a deal? Now, Politoed is... What if the Polyline actually had a good evolution? It makes it rain. He's pretty good. I'd say he's pretty good. He's better than Poliwrath. Where did I put Poliwrath? Yeah, I didn't put Poliwrath in cool tier because Poliwrath is... It's just circle, bigger circle, and bigger circle. But when you give it a wet rock, I'm pretty sure it's called a wet rock. Or a wet stone. Or... Calling a King's Rock, actually. But they couldn't call it Polyking because... I mean, they already have Slowking, and... They already have Slowking, and it would confuse people, so they made it Politoed. It makes it rain. This was broken in Gen 5, for some reason. Another Perish Song user, and it gets Perish Song for some reason. Let's give this thing Perish Song. Oh, God. It's pretty fast. It's fast? What the fuck? Look at the speed. It's pretty fast, 70 speed. It's not, but okay. It's pretty fat, if that's what you were trying to say. It's pretty fat. I mean, look at him. He's cool. He's a cool little guy. I don't know why giving... Actually, no. It's the only one of these things that actually looks like a frog. Because the rest of the line just looks like tadpoles. It doesn't make sense. Why does the rest of it... Like, you'd think that the tadpole line would evolve into a frog eventually. Now it does. It only took until the next generation. They had to rectify the mistake. They were like, wasn't this tadpole supposed to evolve into a frog? Oh shit, we forgot. Let's put a frog in this game and make it a trade evolution so people actually trade. People actually have a reason to trade with each other. I hate trade evolutions. They just force you to have 2 copies of the game if you want to have, you know, every Pokemon. Oh, God. Anyway. Hop-Hip. I mean, you're definitely a Pokemon. There's not really anything special about it. It's a... Cottonweed? The fuck's a Cottonweed? I don't know. But it looks like knockoff Jigglypuff with some like... It just looks like knockoff Jigglypuff with some leaves attached. That's what it looks like. I'm trying to write the logo of the Phantom Thieves. It's like 500 pixels, and that'll make me want to kill myself. It's fine, because the more pixels you put down, the more pixels they give you. So, you know, I have 74 because I'm level 7. That's right, I'm level 7. Can I edit my name, or... I can change my name. I can change my name. Chris Talus. Can I save that? Yeah, there we go. Make my actual name that. This guy, whoever this is gonna see crisp soap? Oh, it's half done by 2, it's done by 2 people. Oh, someone helped. Someone helped. Or they used 2 accounts. But yeah, now I've got my actual... Wait, it's a bunch of Pokemon in the north of London. Why are there so many Pokemon in London? I don't understand. Also, let me see if I can fix this. There we go. Standard dynamic range. That's right. Oh, and I ruined it. And I ruined it. It's overexposed to crap now. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Fine. Fine. I'll try to fix it, damn it. Nope. Nope. Properties. SDR. That doesn't work. Because it doesn't work. But yeah, we got Pawniard, we got Galvantula, we got Joltik, we got Carbuncle, we got Diancie. I think that's all of the Pokemon in the north of London, but, you know. Does Chris Deltarune count? No, Chris Deltarune does not count. Anyway. Where were we? Oh god, I'm almost 7 and I've counted way less pixels. What the... I'm almost 7 and I've called way less pixels. What the heck? That's because I made a mistake halfway through this and I had to redo it with transparent pixels. And I don't think transparent pixels count. So yeah, I had to fix it. Anyway, what's after Hoppip? Skiploom! I don't know why, but I like its goofy smile. I like its goofy, stupid smile. But it's still just like an average Pokemon to me. It's like, you can tell it's like a grape or something. It's got a flower on its head. It looks less Jigglypuff than Hoppip. But you know who I actually like? Jumpluff. Because Jumpluff is actually unique. It actually does something different. It's a cotton guy. Cottonweed. Oh, this is the only one that actually looks like cottonweed. Oh, okay. Nice song. It's 48 minutes. We're at 48 minutes. It's the ending from Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. It's the ending theme from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. That's what's playing right now. Anyway, Apom. Apom, that's my guy. That's my guy right there. Apom. It's a silly monkey. It's a silly monkey with a silly little hand, and it's gonna whack you with it. You know, it's very cool. It's not quite epic creature. I'd put Ambipom there, but you know, Apom, you're pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure Dawn had an Apom. I'm pretty sure Dawn had an Apom in the anime, and it was just constantly doing silly, goofy shit, which you would expect from a monkey. So, you know, maybe the anime's making you better as well. Also, it's a broken Little Cup Pokemon. It's like overpowered as fucking Little Cup. It gets moves that baby Pokemon should not get. It gets Fake Out. Apom has Skill Link? Exactly. It gets Skill Link. Oh god. Apom. It gets Skill Link. It gets a bunch of broken shit. Oh god. Its stats are busted for Little Cup. What else does it get? Does it get Bullet Seed? I think it gets Bullet Seed. I don't know if it gets Bullet Seed. I'm gonna say it gets Bullet Seed. It gets Swift. Yeah, it's pretty. It gets Fury Swipes. That makes it all right. That makes it all right. Oh god. Oh, double hit. That's what you run on it. That's what you run on it, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. It gets Low Kick. Sure, why not? Oh god. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of it getting Technician, which I think it gets both actually. No. It gets Skill Link as a hidden ability. No. But yeah, it can learn Solar Beam. Yeah, normal types get all the moves ever. It's just that normal types are usually really bad. Because, you know, they either don't get stats, or they don't, you know, they're normal type, they're just weak to fighting. They're not resistant to anything because they're normal types. Resistances are pretty important in Pokemon. But yeah, normal types get, like, everything for some reason. Oh, god. Anyway, Sunkern, the seed Pokemon. Oh, that's what it's supposed to be. I thought... I had no idea what Sunkern was supposed to be, to be honest. It's supposed to be a seed? I'm pretty sure Sunkern has, like, the worst stats of any Pokemon ever as well. Yep, that's right, fucking... It has a base stat total of 180. I'm pretty sure Kartana has a higher attack stat than that. I'm pretty sure Regieleki has a higher speed stat than that. Oh, God. Yeah, Regieleki has a higher speed stat than this thing's entire stat spread. Oh, no. I mean, Regieleki is overpowered, so, you know, because it's the fastest thing ever. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure this is Pheromosa's speed stat. Wait a minute. Pheromosa. Pheromoda? Who the fuck's Pheromoda? Pheromosa. No, 151 speed. But yeah, good Pokemon usually get more stats than that. 30 and everything. Wow, you're pathetic. Anyway, Sunkern, I feel bad for you, so... Now, it's supposed to be a seed. And I get it now. Now that I get that it's the seed Pokemon, it's supposed to look like a seed. And that's why there's a sprout coming out of its head. You know, I actually say that's a well-executed concept. Sunflora. Kimoari. What does it have? Chlorophyll. Solar power. Early bird. It's kind of okay in RU, I think. It has no speed. Never mind, it's terrible at everything. It needs chlorophyll to do anything. Oh, God. Like, compared to Sunkern, this one's literally just a flower with arms. This is just a flower with legs. It's less interesting than its pre-evolution. How did you manage that? I mean, it's still pretty good, because, like, look how happy he is. He's like an old man just enjoying his last hours of... It's an old man enjoying his last hours of being alive. That's exactly what your face is. And Yanma, speed boost, compound eyes. Whenever Baton Pass is legal, this thing is broken as fuck. It doesn't have good stats. You might think, wow, this thing has terrible stats. I can't believe it. It doesn't need good stats. It has fucking Baton Pass and speed boost, and it evolves into Yanmega. But yeah, I think Yanma's pretty cool. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's like a flying prawn. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? It's like a prawn bug. I don't know what sort of bug this is. It's like a... But like, we look at Yanmega, and wow, that's an epic creature. But then we look at Yanma, and it's just a little guy, I guess. You know, it's... I'd say Yanma is also pretty good. Actually, no, I'd say it's your average Pokemon. It's basically just a bug. It's a dragonfly, but it's not a dragon type. But you can make anything whatever type you want with terrestrialization. Does it even learn dragon moves? Let's have a look. Does it even learn dragon anything? No. No, it doesn't learn dragon moves. Despite the fact that it's a dragonfly. Why didn't you... Are there any bug dragon types? That's a question for the ages. Are there any bug dragon types? There should be. Because, like, there is a bug named the Dragonfly. You could easily make that. Anyway. Wooper! Wooper! I like Wooper. Wooper's very cool. And, I like Galarian Wooper as well. I like Galarian Wooper as well. You know, it has bones in its face, so you can tell that it's dangerous. And it's gonna poison you. And it's warning you. It's warning you of the danger that's about to happen. And then we have Quagsire. Quagsire. That's an epic creature right there. He's just smiling at you. He's so happy. He's so goddamn happy. Look at him. The water fish Pokemon. He has no idea what's going on. No. He has no idea what's going on. There are no bug dragon Pokemon. Game Freak, get on that for your next region. Get on that. Get on making a dragonfly Pokemon. Make the next region based on China if you want. I don't know. I want my dragonfly Pokemon, damn it. Give me my dragonfly. Okay. Give me my dumb dragonfly. Anyway, Espeon. Oh yeah, we got more evolutions in this generation, didn't we? Espeon. I like how it looks like a Sailor Moon protagonist. I like how it looks like a magical girl, like, guy. You know, what is it? You know the guy who's like, hey, sign my contract, and you can be magic like me. It's a magical girl familiar. That's what it is. It's pretty good. You know, it looks like the guy from Sailor Moon. The cat thing. And then you have this guy, which is like... It's like the familiar, but for a witch. Instead. It's like, what if you're edgy and dark and you like to wish upon a star? Oh, God. Like, Espeon is the sun Pokemon. How is it the sun Pokemon? It's not even a fire type. I'm pretty sure they recycled a lot of these titles. Oh, God. They wouldn't be able to add the dogs if they inspire the game in China. It wouldn't work. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure there are a few Pokemon that are, like, based on Chinese mythology. There's a few of them. Like, Gyarados looks like a Chinese dragon, doesn't it? Because it's like a serpent thing. It's like a serpent thing. Or is it Drampa? One of those serpent dragons that's all snaky. Yeah. Anyway, Murkrow. I like how edgy he is. I like how he's a sniveling, sneaky little guy. He's the darkness Pokemon. Yamakarasu. Okay, its Japanese name kind of goes hard. Yamikarasu. I don't know what it means, but you know, it's got an edgy ass name. That's right. I'm gonna go down to what your name's based on. From Yami and Karasu. Okay. Cool. Anyway. Yeah, I like how this isn't even like this is the thing that owns Umbreon. It's a spooky little, sneaky little bird. It's a blackbird singing in the dead of night. It gets prankster. It's better than its evolution. Did you know this Pokemon's better competitively than its evolution? Because you just give it Eviolite, it doesn't die, it spams Roost, it prankster Tailwinds. It's really broken in VGC. Despite the fact you look at its stats and you're like, it has nothing. Not until you give it Eviolite, then it says, okay, what if I just didn't take damage from anything ever for no reason? Like, it's like Gastrodon, where you don't expect this Pokemon to tank as many hits as it does, and then it does, and you're like, why doesn't Murkrow die? Oh, God. Like, it loses all of its speed when it evolves. It evolves into Honchkrow, but Honchkrow has less speed. Honchkrow has 71 speed. But Murkrow has 91 speed. It has more speed. Nowadays, Murkrow has been replaced by Tornadus. Yeah, that's what's unfortunate about power creep. You have a cool looking design like this, and it gets replaced by I am a genie. I will grant you 3 wishes, and your first wish is to win a VGC. A video game championship. Well then. Slowking. It's a guy. I'm pretty sure there's one of these in a movie that talks. The Lugia movie. He talks in the Lugia movie. You give him a King's Rock, I'm pretty sure. That's right, you trade a Slowpoke with a King's Rock. In Galar, Slowking has a dual-type Poison Psychic regional form, introduced in Pokemon Sword and Shield's 1.3.0 patch. What? Galarica Reef. I don't know what that is. You give it garlic and it turns poisonous. Oh, God. Yeah, I'd say Slowking's pretty good. I mean, I don't think Slowking's the most interesting Pokemon in the world, but, like, the fact that it becomes smart... Oh, God. It becomes smart because you gave it a rock. It put a rock on its head and now said it's a genius. Because Slowbro's a dumbass. So it was so dumb that it somehow becomes smart by putting a crown on. Sure, why not? Oh, God. Another Pokemon where you need a real-life friend. Yeah, You shouldn't be talking to the fish. Whatever fish this is. The royal Pokemon. The Hexpert Pokemon. Galarian Slowking. Galarian Slowking looks like it would fucking kill you. It looks like it would kill you if given the chance. It's got a poisonous thing on its head, and it will kill you if given the chance. In fact, I'm gonna put you in concept well executed. You don't really look king-like, so I'm gonna put you in the less one. But like, it turns into a king because you gave it a crown. Wow. It really fits with the Slowbro as a dumbass joke. Anyway, Misdreavus, the Screech Pokemon. I don't know how they thought these stats were good enough even in Gen 2. But then we got Fluttermane from it, which was absolutely busted. You would need one when Gen 2 first released. I guess you would. I guess you would. It's pure ghost. It's pure ghost. It's Muma. They got another witch Pokemon. Right after Murkrow. It's Murkrow's best friend. It's Murkrow's bestie, that's what it is. It's Misdreavus. You know, I'm just gonna say it's pretty good. I don't really have many strong feelings about Misdreavus, but it looks alright. Did my music end? Oh, okay. Let's play another one. There we go. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, Misdreavus. It's like a little blob. It's got fancy hair going on. It's kind of like Vivian from Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Kind of looks like that sort of thing. It's like a shadow. It's very cool. Unknown. It has a special gimmick. In fact, I'm gonna put this in its special gimmick tier because it has a special gimmick. Its special gimmick is you can write words with it. And, this has led to many, many things. Like, in Legends Arceus, when people would catch a bunch of every letter and then spell out the word penis. Oh god, you could sell out so many things with unknown. Like the fact that you can actually... It's an actual text in the games. It's an actual font in the games that you can actually read if you are familiar enough with the unknown Pokemon. And you're like, oh, it says this message. Wow, that's cool. In Legends Arceus, I'm pretty sure there's also some puzzles that involve reading unknown language. It's pretty cool. And also the fact that they made that little girl's wish come true. They gave her a dad back in the form of an Entei. Sure, they can just make legendaries. They're not very good on their own, but they're not very good on their own. They learn one move. They learn Hidden Power. But if it wasn't for Unknown, I don't think we'd have Hidden Power. Oh, God. And then, Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet. It's not an epic creature. It kind of just looks like Quagsire, but not. Also, did you know that Wobbuffet isn't the actual... You know that the guy with the face, the guy with the mouth, isn't actually the face? The real face is its tail? That's pretty interesting. That's why it's just a punching bag. That's why this thing's a punching bag. That's why it has such good, defense. It has such good HP. It has one good defensive stat. That's right. It doesn't learn any attacking moves. It doesn't learn any attacking moves other than Counter and Mirror Coat. It's a big, dumb gimmick. That's what this entire Pokemon is. It's just a big, dumb gimmick that has Destiny Bond and Mirror Coat. So, you know, you hit it, it guesses, you just guess what they're gonna hit you with. You hit Mirror Coat if it's special, you hit Counter if it's physical, and then boom, something dies. The only thing that's broken about Wobbuffet is it gets Shadow Tag. It's not, it has Shadow Tag, which means I'm pretty sure it's in Ubers. No, it's not, it's in PU, because you're not allowed to use Shadow Tag on, like, competitive ladder. So, you know, it's terrible in VGC because you have less Pokemon in VGC. Telepathy, it has to run this one in Smogon, so it's PU. It's terrible. But it has a fun gimmick when you can actually do it right. Anyway, Girafarig. I like how its name is a palindrome, and it has two faces. Yes, you can. I mean, you can't run Shadow Tag on Smogon, that's what I meant. Because it's a trapping ability, and trapping is overpowered. In singles, it's not in doubles. Doubles, it's not as good. Because you already have half your team out at a time in doubles. And those games last less turns. But yeah, Girafarig is a palindrome. Its name is the same forwards and backwards. But there are some Pokemon with specific concepts that are not well executed concepts, like Horsey is just a seahorse. Did this guy have an evolution? Yes, it does. Its evolution is Faragarath, which is also a palindrome. I don't know why they didn't call it the palindrome Pokemon. But yeah, it wears its tail as a hoodie, which is pretty cute. I think it's pretty cute. Girafareg's name is the same backwards as it is forwards. Write the word Girafareg, and then try to write Girafareg backwards. It's the same word. Very cool. Anyway, Pineco. If it didn't have eyes, you wouldn't even be able to tell that's a Pokemon. It's literally just a pine cone. It's barely even called anything interesting. It's literally just a pine cone called Pineco. Really? At least it gets explosion. That's the one thing that's going for it. It gets nothing, but it can explode. Oh, self-destruct. Does it get explosion? No, it doesn't. I'm pretty sure self-destruct has more base power than explosion anyway. In fact, explosion. Yeah, explosion has more. Explosion is a higher base power than self-destruct. Okay, well oh, it does get explosion. It says it right there. It gets explosion. This is really good at blowing up. It gets rapid spin. Fortress. Wow. How does a pinecone evolve into this? Why is it a steel type? I don't understand. But why is a pinecone supposed to be a bug that looks like a pinecone? That's why it's bug type. But like, you can just assume it's grass type, and then go for a fire move, and then it dies, because it's still the same thing. Fortress. Then its third evolution was the one that was scrapped because there wasn't enough space in the cartridge. No, because they only gave it its second evolution in Gen 9. They only gave it its evolution in Gen 9, so actually it can't. You're right. You are right. It didn't get its second. It didn't get its first evolution because of the space on the Gen 3 cartridge. Faragarath might exist as a bad egg. Anyway, Fortress is a bagworm, and I just like how goofy he is. Like, this is the sort of Pokemon that you should use that is disguised as a Pokeball, because it actually looks like one. It looks like a Premier Ball. Like, it actually looks like it's disguised as a Pokeball. I mean, it's not really a well-executed concept, because it's a weird... I don't know what a bagworm is, but, you know, don't know what a bagworm is, but, like, look at it. It's an orb. It's an orb. It's an orb fortress. Does it get... I know it gets rapid spin. This is basically just budget Ferrothorn that learns rapid spin. Because it gets all the same moves, except for it doesn't get Leech Seed. It gets rapid spin instead of Leech Seed. It gets rapid spin, it gets Gyro Ball, it gets Explosion for some reason. Gets Thunder Wave, it gets pretty sure it gets Toxic. Solar Beam for some reason. Don't know why it gets Solar Beam. It gets Steel Beam as well. Oh god. Lunge is actually a pretty good move it gets, because I'm pretty sure that decreases the attack stat. Yeah, that's right. Gets Lunge. Gets Knock Off. Does it get Knock Off? No, it gets Knock Off Will-O-Wisp, because it decreases the thing. It gets a bunch of electric type moves for some reason. That's kind of weird. You could like Terra Electric, Magnet Rise, then it has no weaknesses. You could do that. Pretty cool. Dunsparce. Dunsparce is one of those goofy Pokemon. It's a goofy guy. I don't know what Dunsparce is supposed to be. A land snake Pokemon. It doesn't look like a snake, but it is just a living gimmick. It's just a dumb gimmick. It's a gimmick on a plate. That's what he is. He's just a gimmick. He gets bad stats, but what does he get? Serene Grace and Runaway. Rattled. He gets Serene Grace. Okay. Which makes it good, despite the fact that it has no stats. Because you can just hit a bunch of people with headbutts over and over and watch them flinch constantly. And oh look, they're dead. Wow. It gets Coil, I'm pretty sure. Where's Coil? Coil. Control F. Coil. Yeah, it gets Coil, which is a poison type move that lets it increase all of its stats. What is it? It's like increases attack, defense, and accuracy, so you can just spam headbutt. Oh god. Anyway. From a design perspective, I didn't know it was supposed to be a snake. So, you know, I can't really tell what it is, but at the same time, it's Dunsparce. It's iconic. I don't know why it's iconic, but it's iconic, so I'm gonna put it in pretty good. It's a cool looking, and then Gligar. You're very cool. I like Gligar. He's very cool. I mean, he's like, what if a bat was different? Also, he's a ground type. He's a ground type. He's a scorpion. Oh. Oh, that's why he's a ground type. Because scorpions usually live in the ground, don't they? It's a ground flying type. It's the first instance of a ground flying type. Which means it barely has any weaknesses. You know, it's... The flying weakness to electric is eliminated by being a ground type. The flying weakness to rock is eliminated by being a ground type. Oh, God. In fact, let me just go to its... It's not weak to, like, anything. It's only weak to 2 things. Ice is not a very common type. It resists fighting. And bug. It's immune to 2 types. It has 2 immunities. I don't even know how it's a ground type and a flying type at the same time. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. But yeah, you slap an Aviolite on this bad boy and it just doesn't die. It just doesn't die. And, I mean, he's just a silly, goofy guy as well. Like, he's a little goblin. He's just a little goblin creature. And I do like Pokemon that are little goblin creatures. Oh my god. I definitely need to drink something after this stream. I got a dry throat. Very dry throat. My god. I should not have eaten chicken wings before the stream. Oh god. Because now my throat's all dry. Steelix. I don't know why, but Steelix is pretty cool as well. I don't understand why it's cool. It's just a snake made of metal. But, like, I'm pretty sure it can whip you with its tail. Like, look at it. And Mega Steelix? You know where it's going. You know where Mega Steelix is going. Despite the fact that it's actually competitively dog shit. Mega Steelix. Look at it. It gets crystals. It has, like, rocks orbiting around its face. Unfortunately, it's really bad. Because it has no speed whatsoever. No speed whatsoever. Look at it. 30 speed. It has 1 stat. Defense. Wait a minute. Steelix has more defense than Sunkern has stats. Let me just let that sink in. Steelix has more defense than Sunkern has stats. Sunkern has a base stat total of 180. Steelix has 200 defense. And then, because Mega Evolutions allow it to have 100 more stats in whatever place it wants to put them, it has even more defense in its Mega Evolution. They gave it some attack so it actually gets to hurt things now. Who the fuck designed this gen? The people who work at Pokemon. It has how many weaknesses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 resistances. Unfortunately, its weaknesses are the most common types in the game. Oh, the most common types of moves in the game. You got ground, water, fire. I guess fighting's not as common a type, you know. But seriously, why does it has all these resistances, but its weaknesses are so common? But, you know, 2 of its weaknesses basically don't matter, because look at its defense stat. Look at its defense stat. Fighting and ground. It's not really a weakness now, is it? Oh, god, it depends on what type you are. Steel ground, never mind, you're perfectly fine. Yeah, it's not very good, though, because it only has 1 stat. Like, you throw in any special attacker against this thing, it just dies. It just dies, because it has no special defense. And basically not enough HP to help with that. Oh, god. You know what? I'm gonna be right back, okay? Cause I've been busting for a piss. I've gotta go. Oh, shit. Where did I go? Why did you leave? I had some business to take care of. And by business, I mean pissing. Pissing. And then shitting. So now we're back to Gramble. Oh god. Now we're back to Snubble and Gramble. If you really needed to know. Oh god. Boo-doo. Intimidate. Isn't this the one that died in that one movie? The Power of Us. Hope you're having a fun stream. I just came back from taking a dump. So yes, I am having a fun stream. I guess. Now I have to look at this thing. It's an angry pug. Fairy Pokemon. Oh yeah, because fairies are angry, stupid, angry dudes. That's what they are. That's right, that's right. It takes the idea of fairies are actually bitches and runs with it. You know, And then we have Gramble, which is, it looks like a fucking Mickey Mouse-ass cartoon character. Look at him. Look at his dumb face. He's so cool. I don't know. I'd say you're pretty cool, I guess. It's got big dumb teeth. It's got big dumb ears. It's got a big dumb mouth. It's a big dumb dog. And I think I like the big dumb dog. Despite the fact that big dumb dogs, you know, everyone's like, wow, that's so ugly. Even though the whole point is that it's supposed to be ugly. You know, the whole point of this Pokemon is it's supposed to be really ugly. Like a pug. And then you're like, oh, okay, I get it. It achieves that perfectly. And then you have this guy, which it looks less ugly and more just a goofy guy. Like, it's supposed to look angry, but it just looks silly. So that's why I'm saying they're cool, because they're just a silly dog. That's right. Anyway. He wouldn't be in China, though. You think just because dog is eaten in China doesn't mean every Chinese person eats dog. I'm pretty sure that makes sense. Oh god. Anyway, moving to a different Asian country, Japan. Quillfish is basically like it's a pufferfish. It's a pufferfish with eyes. It's definitely a Pokemon. I don't know, there's not really much going on. And then you have Quillfish, but in Hisui. It's literally the same fucking thing, but purple. How am I supposed to find this interesting? It's just... It becomes evil. In Hisui. It used to be evil. Oh, god. It used to be evil, but now it's not. It's less evil now. This is not even the right thing. Oh, god. I don't understand. Why has it got the number 9 on its tail? What's going on here? You are literally just a fish. Also, balloon Pokemon. Balloon Pokemon? Wait a minute. Balloon Pokemon. Yeah, Jigglypuff is the balloon Pokemon. You can't just steal another Pokemon style like that. There's three Pokemon that have the same goddamn thing. Did they forget there was already a balloon Pokemon? Did they forget there already were balloon Pokemon? They forget there was a whole species before it. Literally one of them in the same gen. You're just stealing from the Jigglypuff line. What the hell is wrong with you? Also, I should move these down a tier, actually. They are just pufferfish. They're just pufferfish, but angry. But then we have Scizor, which... I don't know what Scizzor's supposed to be. It just looks cool. And this is not Epic Creature, but it does look as cool as regular Scizor. Its Mega Evolution looks as cool as its base form. We have Scizor right here. The Pinsir Pokemon. Hassam. What does it do? It bullet punches you and then you die. What does its Mega Evolution do? It swords dances and then it bullet punches and then you die. Very cool. What sort of bug is it supposed to be? Does it matter? Who cares? Oh god, it has the claws. It claws you. It hits you with U-turn that hits like a truck. It's so good. You have to... You get a Scyther, and for some reason, metal gets stuck to its body, and then it's Metal Scyther. It's like Metal Sonic, but if it was a Pokemon. It doesn't matter that it has no speed. It gets Bullet Punch. It gets Swords Dance. You just throw moves out and everything around it dies. It's great. It just spams U-turn. Oh, okay. It's my favorite U-turn spammer. But speaking of Shuckle, speaking of bugs, we have Shuckle. Now Shuckle, you don't fuckle with a Shuckle. Shuckle is an epic creature because it has so much stupid bullshit. There is so much stupid bullshit that this thing can do. There is so much bullshit this worm can do. So you know every move he's going to make, and he knows every move you're going to make. Strange, isn't it? I mean, yeah, mostly in competitive, you're like, I'm gonna press U-turn. I'm also gonna press U-turn. But mine's gonna hit like a truck because I'm Scizor. That's pretty much how it works. Juice coming out of its shell. What, you can... We stand a versatile king. You can milk Shuckle? Sure, why not? I'm so glad you got that. It's a Sonic reference. Obviously. You might know everything I'm going to do, but I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it? Why did they make Sonic British? I don't know. Why did they make Sonic sound British? I don't know. But now we have Suba. Shuckle, the mold Pokemon. It's a mold with a worm inside of it. It has the most broken defense stat in the game. It has one stat. It has two stats. Also, Shuckle has, this is like 2 Sunkerns. This is like 2 Sunkerns. What the hell? Wait, Sonic's not British? He never was. This is like 2 Sunkerns. My god. But has anyone figured out the... What does it get? Power Trick. What does Power Trick do? It swaps the raw attack stat with its raw defense stat. Oh. Oh, is that what it does? Oh, is that what it does? So basically, Shuckle was pretty much designed for this move. Shuckle was pretty much designed for Power Trick. It was pretty much designed for that. Aegislash gets Power Trick? That's weird. When's it ever gonna do an attack in shield form? I don't know. I guess you can make the sword form defensive instead of offensive, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's the one thing it does. But anyway, we're talking about Shuckle, where if you Trick Room and then keep Shuckle alive when it Power Tricks, you have the most broken attacker in the game, because it swaps its defense stat for its attack stat, and then ends up with 230 attack. That's more than some legendaries. Oh god. That's more than a lot of legendaries. The one gimmicky strat you do, and then it breaks everything. You know what else it gets? Sticky Web. Pretty cool. It gets Sticky Web. It gets Stealth Rock. It gets all the moves that you could possibly want to set up at the start of a game. And in doubles, it's good because it has Power Trick. Well, it's good as a gimmick if you can get Power Trick going. You can get the Power Trick gimmick going. Oh god, right, what else have we got? Heracross. You can't really tell that it's a Pokemon by looking at it. Like, it's a Hercules beetle, but it's just a Hercules beetle with eyes. It's not even... It's not that fancy of a Pokemon, really. It's not all that posh. It's not all that fancy. It's just like... Yeah. It's definitely a bug. Mega Heracross definitely goes up in the cool tier a little bit, because, you know, he is pretty cool, but not as cool as... In fact, no, he's pretty good. Mega Heracross is pretty good. You know, I don't know why he has cooling fans here. That's weird. I don't know what's going on here, but, like, I like how his arms get bigger and its horn gets bigger and it just starts killing the crap out of everything. What ability does Mega Heracross get Skill Link? Oh yeah, it does get, Bullet Seed, doesn't it? Bullet Seed and Rock Blast, and I think that's all you use it for. It's got a really good attack stat, but has no speed. It loses speed when it Mega Evolves. Because it wants more special defense? I guess? It gets more defense, I guess? And no, Sonic's not British. Oh, God. No, Sonic is not British. You might think he is, but he's not. Ah. You might think Sonic's British, but he's not. Anyway. Sneasel? Is that your name? Sneasel? Yeah, Sneasel. Weavile isn't actually in the game yet, but let's look at Sneasel here. I mean, he's a stupid little goblin. I'd say he's pretty good for a stupid little goblin. That's about it. I don't know what he's supposed to be. Sharp Claw Pokemon, so he's not supposed to be anything special. Hisuian Sneasel is the same thing. You know, it's a bit more mischievous, but it's still just no more mischievous than Goofy Goblin. But like, this is basically the same thing, right? It's basically exactly the same thing. Yes, and it's pretty good. Not really strong feelings about this guy. Now, Teddiursa. What if a teddy bear was alive? Very good concept. Well, in fact, what is Teddiursa supposed to be? The little bear Pokemon. If this was real, I would want it. If Teddiursa was real, I would want it. Because it's the most huggable Pokemon. Look at it. Look at you want to hug this guy, don't you? You want to hug this guy, don't you? In fact, you're cool. I want to hug that guy. I want to hug that guy. He's so cute. He's just a little guy. Your Phantom Thieves logo is at least recognizable. Cool. I might want to see that. I don't know. I might find it eventually. If I go to, like... If I go to, like, Spain or something, I bet I'll find it. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I want to remember where this is. Well, it's in London, I remember. I remember where that is. Of course I remember where that is. You're not seeing that. Or I could try looking for it. Spain, Portugal. You're not seeing that and you won't find it. Is it not? It's not near a capital city? Is it not near a capital city? Is it not? It's not in Madrid? Do I not see any Phantom Thieves going on here? No, I don't. I can't find anything here. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong country. I don't know. It's in a small city. My city. Okay, in that case, I'm not gonna dox you. But if I do find... I mean, a lot of people are putting stuff in capital cities so they don't get doxed. Oh, God. That's what a lot of people are doing. They're putting all their art in the capital city so they can show it off without doxing themselves. Like, if I go to London, because it's the capital of England, you're not gonna know where I live, you just know that I'm British. I'm not putting Carbuncle where I live, I'm putting Carbuncle where someone made a Diancie. That's right. There are like 5 Phantom Thieves logos in Spain that I've seen. Okay, in that case, I guess we don't need to dox you to find cool art. Oh god, to find the cool pixel art. Anyway, Ursaring. What's supposed to be special about Ursaring? What the fuck is special about Ursaring? It's a bear with a ring on it. What the fuck sort of Pokemon is this? It's just a fucking bear. It's just a fucking bear. There's nothing special about him. He's a bear with a ring on him. The ring doesn't even look like it makes sense. It looks photoshopped on. I don't know what to say about Ursaring, so let's move on to the Apocalypse and a Pokemon. I mean, Macago is the Apocalypse Pokemon. Slugma nuts. Got him! It's supposed to be a slug, but what if the slug was made of lava? Magmag. Magamagu. Magamagu. Yes. Its name is Magamagu. In Japanese. It has shit stats. But fucking look at it. It doesn't need good stats when it's as hot as the sun. It's as hot as the surface of the sun. And oh yeah, I forgot how good its shiny looks. It has a very cool shiny. The shiny is like What if it was not molten lava? What if it was just rocks? That's why it's grey. It's pretty cool. It's like they forgot to give it color. But they didn't forget to give it color. It's supposed to look like that. It did that on purpose. No, this isn't the one that's the temperature of the sun, is it? No, the one that's the temperature of the sun is Magcargo. Which, yeah, you're supposed to believe. Its body temperature is roughly 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Every single Pokédex entry says this. Despite the fact that if Magcargo actually was that hot, everyone would die. Everyone around it would be dead. It would be more deadly than Yveltal. But, you know, it doesn't actually do that. Because it doesn't, you know. But I'm just gonna say that it's cool. Because, I mean, look at him. It's, what if Slugma was a snail instead? It's a volcano snail. It's very cool. I do like how it looks. And let me guess, it has a very cool looking shiny as well. No, they ruined it. Why did they ruin it? Why is it shiny purple for no reason? What? Why did they ruin it shiny? Fahrenheit is like, it's like Celsius, but worse. It's like Celsius, but hotter. With bigger numbers. It's like Celsius, but with bigger numbers. Pretty much. But like, what the fuck is a Fahrenheit? Oh, right, you're doing the what the fuck is a kilometer thing. That's what you're doing. Oh, right. Anyway, Magcargo, why is it shiny worse? I want my steel. I want my molten steel looking Magcargo. Why do we not have a molten steel looking Magcargo? I could easily Photoshop this in 2 minutes. Oh, God. Anyway, Piloswine. What the fuck is Piloswine supposed to be? What is Piloswine? What? Swinub, not Piloswine. Piloswine's the next one. Even though this one looks like a pillow. I don't know. Swinub, it's so not interesting. Painfully average. It's just a nose, pretty much. It's just a nose with fur. What's going on here? In fact, I'm wondering what happened here. What happened? You were supposed to design a Pokemon, and you were like, oh, I guess there's some lint. I guess there's some like pocket lint that I have in my pockets. Sure, let's make a Pokemon based on that. Except, you forgot to make it. You forgot to make it look like anything. What happened here? Oh God. At least Piloswine is meant to actually look like something. Piloswine is actually, it actually looks like something. You look at Piloswine, you're like, oh yeah, it's a woolly mammoth. Cool. It actually looks like something, unlike its pre-evolution, which looks like nothing. Oh God. Corsola. You know what I'm putting in concept well executed? Corsola and dead Corsola. Because, I mean, it looks exactly like the Coral Reef. It doesn't really do much because it's based on the Coral Reef. But, I'm pretty sure Galarian Corsola has better stats than regular Corsola. Yes, it does. It has better stats. You slap an Eviolite on this thing, it spams recover, it doesn't die. For some reason, this thing's also used in Gen 2 Ubers. I'm not messing with you. This thing actually gets used in Gen 2 Ubers. Because it's good against Ho-Oh. I'm not joking, by the way. It's actually good against Ho-Oh. Like, because it doesn't take damage from it, and then it hits it with a rock move. And then Ho-Oh fucking dies. They use it in Ubers when it's terrible in every other tier. What the fuck? I don't understand. Anyway, time for a boring fish. Remoraid. It's a fish. Just a fish. Then you have Octillery, which... Oh, wait! Okutanku. It's actually... It's what if an octopus was also a tank. It gets Sniper. What does Sniper do? Powers up moves if they become critical hits. Oh, it's kind of bad then. But it doesn't matter. It gets suction cups, which means it can't get switched out. No matter what people do, they can roar it, it stays there. They can dragon tail it, it stays there. It doesn't matter. It's good for setting up with. It's a very cool looking guy. But like, what are its stats? It gets special attack, it gets attack. Wow. It gets bullet seed for some reason. I don't know when you'd ever use that, but it gets bullet seed for some reason. Does it get any moves that actually help it get crits? What does lock on do? No. That's not what lock on does. Lock on makes you not miss the next turn. It gets focus energy, which it goes well with its ability, Sniper. If you're not getting suction cups, which, it'd be okay. It also gets moody, which is as its hidden ability, which is you could win or you could lose. It's gambling inside of an octopus. That's exactly what it is. It's supposed to be an octopus tank, and I'm pretty sure it does that perfectly. It does what it's meant to do. Have I skipped over the Pokédex entries? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Oh, there it is. It lives in the gaps of boulders and holes on the seafloor. Its suction cups. Okay, that's a bit of a boring dex entry. Oh, right, the Legends Arceus. Pokédex entry actually references the fact that it looks nothing like its pre-evolution. While Octillery still shoots water from its mouth, the drastic anatomical difference between it and Remoraid meant that for a long time, no one believed that the former evolved into the latter. That's right. The ink it spits when escaping is special. It contains a substance that dulls the sense of smell, so Pokemon with keen noses get lost. Okay, it's just a cool octopus then. It's just a cool octopus then. It grabs onto its foes, using its tentacles. Anyway, Octillery is pretty cool, so I'm gonna put you in... Not exactly the jet Pokemon. It's pretty good. I like the Octillery. Despite the fact that, well, he's just an octopus. There's nothing special about him. There's nothing special about Delibird. I mean, look how bad Delibird is. If we go look at its fucking... I know stats don't matter, but, like, look at Delibird's stats. It has 330 stats. It has no stats. It gets Present, which is a move that could kill you, or won't kill you. It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick on a plate, but it's based on Santa Claus. So, you could get something good, you could get something nice, or you could get something naughty. What does Present do? It's a move with random base power. Random base power. It could be shit, or it could do a bajillion damage. It would be good if Delibird was actually a normal type. Yeah, it doesn't get stab on its signature move. It doesn't get same type attack bonus on its signature move. Why didn't you make Delibird a normal type? It's based on fucking Santa. Oh god. But yeah, it's a well-executed concept of you could win, or you could get fucked. It doesn't really matter. Now, Mantine. Very cool. You're cool. He's a cool guy. It's a cool guy. Why do I like Mantine so much? I don't know. The kite Pokemon. He just looks after all the little guys. Present can heal you or do some Present can heal you. What the fuck? What the fuck? Present is a normal type move, and Delibird is not a normal type. So its signature move, the only reason why you'd want it, what is normal and what is not? Who decides that? The Pokemon Company? Let's look at Present again. Generation 2. In this generation, Present will have a 20% chance of healing Pokemon with full HP. Okay. Pokemon Present can either deal damage against the target or heal it. Oh, that's why this move's shit. It has a chance of healing things. What the fuck? It's the worst move ever. But we do like gambling, so I'm gonna leave it in the tier that it's in. Mantine. I'm pretty sure Mantine is just... It protects all the Pokemans. It's... Oh yeah, there was Mantine surfing in Alola as well. That also makes it more interesting than just, you know, makes it more interesting than just, oh, it's a Pokemon that does things. And it was actually pretty good in Gen 7 as well. Like, in Gen 7 UU, I'm pretty sure it was pretty alright. It's pretty alright. Because it's got good defense. It's got good defense. It's got wall. It's got good special defense. It's got... Oh, it got buffed in Gen 7. That's why everyone started using it. Because it got more HP. And higher defense, I think. I mean, you can tell the difference here, right? Same special... Oh, they literally just gave him more HP. And that's all they needed to actually be able to live things. It gets Aqua Ring, which is alright, I guess. Aqua Ring is like, you know, move that heals you over time. That's what I used it for whenever I used this thing in a... Whenever I used this thing in a casual playthrough, I'd use Aqua Ring, because it's like free leftovers, pretty much. Because you don't really need that many attacking moves when you're just, you know, having 6 Pokemons trying to get to the league, trying to kill the guys. Anyway, Skarmory. We have a lot of good ones after each other. Skarmory, the Armor Bird Pokemon. It looks like a plane. It's pretty good. It puts spikes down. It doesn't die. It also has fucking weak armor, so you could run some bullshit with weak armor Skarmory and just use it as an attacking Pokemon. I've definitely used that before. Oh god, it has way more defense than it has attack, but I've used it as an attacker before because of weak armor. It has enough defense to live something, and then start killing everything after it gets its weak armor off. Because it gets Swords Dance for some fucking reason. If we go down to its Brave Bird. Doesn't it? Yeah, it gets Swords Dance. It gets Iron Head, it gets Brave Bird. It gets hit once, it doubles its speed, and then it doubles its attack, and then it starts killing everything. But also, in terms of design, it's like a fancy bird. Pretty much. What else do we have? Houndour and Houndoom. It's kind of just a dog, but on fire. It's an average Pokemon. How many Pokemon are left? We end at Celebi, so not many. Houndoom, it's like an edgy dog, but also a Pokemon. And then we have Mega Houndoom, which is... Well, actually, it gets a bit more edgy, so I think it's pretty good. I don't think it's that cool looking. It's like, yeah, Mega Houndoom, it's not even that good a Pokemon, really. Like, what does Mega Houndoom get? It gets Solar Power, which is an ability you have to build around. Like, it's a fire type that gets powered up in the sun, I guess. You know, it has good stats, but it's so forgettable when, you know, it has average stats for a Mega Evolution. Mega Evolutions are supposed to be absolutely busted. It's like an RU or something. It's not even that good. And Kingdra, right, I love Kingdra. Kingdra's very cool. Not quite epic creature, but it's very cool. It gets crits, it just starts killing everything. Also, it actually looks, like, cool, instead of its pre-evolutions, that just look like, you know, they're boring-ass seahorses. Wow, Seadra? Not even a dragon. Wow, boring much. Kingdra. It's the dragon Pokemon. It's the dragon. It's a sea dragon. That's what it is. It's a dragon that lives under the sea. Under the sea. Down where it's wetter, you'll find it better. Take it from me. Oh god, I like Kingdra. He looks cool, he does cool things. Oh yeah, I'm sweating so much, it's so fucking hot. In this hot-ass, dusty-ass... This hot-ass, sweaty-ass, dusty-ass room I'm in. Is that the Grim Reaper? No, it's Fanfi. Yeah, it's alright. It's pretty good. There's not much I can say about Fanfi other than it's a cute little elephant. But then you have Donphan, which is like, it's a tire. It's obviously a tire. It's a tire. I'm a tire. It looks like a wheel, and a lot of its animations make it like curl up into a ball and roll around. Like in Paldea. Like in the Paldea region. You just see a bunch of these rolling around, at the speed of sound. Very cool. Very cool. It's basically a car. Well, it's basically just a tire. I'm a tire. I like how he's a tire. I like how he's a tire. And Porygon 2 is also a well-executed concept, because it's like, what if we made Porygon more updated? And, you know, what if Porygon was more? What if it was an updated Porygon on a new version of Blender? Wouldn't that look cool? And, well, would you look at that? It's the virtual Pokemon. I'm a virtual YouTuber. Oh my god. But yeah, Porygon 2. You slap an Eviolite on it, it spams recover, it doesn't die. It has good stats. And it's not even done yet. Because it technically evolves into Porygon Z. Porygon Z. Whatever the hell you call it. Porygon Z. You look at it, the only thing that changes is its special attack goes up and its defenses go down. But you don't even need that when you have special attack that's okay. And then you have Eviolite, which doubles these, and it's like, oh my god, they did not... This is what happens when the Pokemon was not supposed to have a third evolution, and it gets a third evolution. It kind of becomes busted. Oh god, because they forgot about Eviolite. They always forget about Eviolite. Source book. Driving in my car right after a beer. Wait, that bump, it looks like a deer. Yeah, it's a deer with a fat ass. I'm not the only one who thinks that, right? Like, that doesn't look like a tail at first glance. Like, if you look at Stantler from first, that does not look like a tail from first glance. It looks like a deer with a really off-model fat ass. It's off-putting. But apart from that, it's your average Pokemon. Its horns look like eyes. It gets an evolution into Weirdeer, and Weirdeer actually looks good. But this is like... Well, you know, it's alright, I guess. You know, not really anything that jumps out of your face at it. Smeargle, I love Smeargle. Smeargle, you know, he's an artiste, and he can steal all the moves from everyone. He got fucking Darkrai nerfed because he used Dark Void in VGC. He used Dark Void in VGC 2016, and he was one of the big six. He was one of the big six. And what did he do? Whatever, he basically whatever the fuck he wants. Because he only gets one move. Where is it? He only gets one move. Sketch. Where is Sketch? Where is Sketch? He gets one move. But this one move is every move. That's right. Sketch is a non-damaging normal type move introduced in Generation 2. It's the signature move of Smeargle. Oh, that Smeargle's using it against the Pawmon. Oh, right. Oh, I'm like, how the fuck is that working then? Oh, god. It doesn't exist in Sword and Shield, because guess what? They added it back. It just can't copy Dark Void. They really, this one Pokemon fucked up Darkrai so bad. It fucked up a completely unrelated Pokemon by stealing its moves. It's great. It's Metronome, but you can choose the move. Exactly. And that's why Smeargle is really cool. Also, if you look at its shiny, it paints the walls red. It paints the walls red with its blood. This is what the VGC players were seeing. They were seeing dark, edgy, fucked up Smeargle. That's right. Oh god, yeah, because everyone was spamming Dark Void in Gen 6 VGC. It wags its tail at you, and then go to sleep, yeah, to sleep, little baby. Go to sleep, and Google, I got time for you. That's what Smeargle did in Gen 6 VGC. It just said, Goo Gaga time for you. It says, go to sleep. And then you go to sleep. And that's all it does. Tyrogue. Sure. It's just sort of a guy. But, you know, it's alright for a Pokemon, I guess. It's just a guy. But then we have Hitmontop, who is actually kind of cool. Because he's upside down. He's upside down. He spins around. He gets rapid spin. He gets all sorts of shit. Tyrogue, actually, has a gimmick. But the gimmick's just kind of boring. It's like, it's boring and frustrating. Tyrogue evolves into Hitmonlee if its attack is higher than its defense. Tyrogue evolves into Hitmonchan if its defense... So if you want to actually get Hitmonchan, you end up getting a bunch of Hitmonlees because you have no idea how to do it. Hitmontop is the most annoying Pokemon to ever get because it has to be attack and defense that are equal. It's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb. Oh, God. But it gets Technician. It gets Technician, it gets Intimidate. It's pretty good in doubles. It gets Technician, Fake Out. And, you know, Fake Out only does 40 damage. What if you doubled it? What if it did more? So yeah, it just throws off a big, powerful Fake Out. Throws off a big, powerful Mach Punch. Pretty sure it gets Mach Punch. It gets Mach Punch and Vacuum Wave, but you have to breed it with a Hitmonchan. Oh my god. Now instead of Dark Void, it's Spore. Yeah, because Spore doesn't miss. Very annoying thing to get good moves on, but apart from that, it's, it just sits on its head and it spins around and everything dies. It had better animations in every generation before Gen 6. Why does it stand up now? Why does it stand up now? That defeats the entire purpose of what this Pokemon is. It's not supposed to stand up. You do know it's not supposed to stand up, right? Why did he stand up? It's the handstand Pokemon. Why does he stand up? That's the one mistake. Smooch him. Oh, that's the wrong tab. Smooch him. What if Jinx was less racist? It kind of just looks like... I mean, I don't even know what it's supposed to be. What the fuck are you? I don't know. I'm gonna put you in the same tier as... No, I'm gonna put you in what happened, because it's just like... What is it supposed to be? Like a baby? That's it. It's a kiss Pokemon. It's a baby. It's pink. It's like, it's always a girl. There's nothing special. What the fuck is hydration? Heal status condition of its rain. Oh no. That's disgusting. Did you have a tab open for every single Pokemon? This is called Bulbapedia. It's the Pokemon Wiki. It's where you have information about all the guys. Elekid. Now where the fuck did I put all these guys? I mean, you're pretty good, I guess. Elekid. I'm pretty sure this evolves from something, right? Electabuzz. It evolves into Electabuzz. I like how it looks like a plug, actually. I'm gonna put that in well-executed concept. I like how it looks like a plug. Very cool. It's a very cool looking guy. You know, you can plug it into the wall. It plugs itself into the wall. But did you have a tab for each Pokemon? No, I'm just... When I have one, I go to the next one by clicking on this. I'm not doing anything special. Magby. It's Magmar before it had balls on its head. So, yeah, you know, it isn't really anything. I'm just gonna put it in your average Pokemon, because it's your average Pokemon. Miltank. I like what it does. It might... Misty's Miltank... Not Misty's Miltank. Whitney's Miltank might have been, you know, the bane of everyone's existence. But it's a cow, and it drinks its own milk. Which is kind of disturbing. I guess milk drink. Milk drink heals. It heals. It heals you. You use the move, and it heals you. Why does the cow learn milk drink? That's weird. But yeah, it's a stupid good wall. It's a stupid good thing that never takes any damage, and it's just a cow. It's just a cow. It's always female because it's cow. Cows are the ones that make milk. Bulls are the ones that do not make milk. It always drops a moo-moo milk in half the damn games. Oh wait, no. It always has a moo-moo milk past Gen 2. Cool. My other hour of Pokemon music has run out. Well, thankfully, we're near the end. Miltank's alright. Yeah. First play Persona, it's Pokemon better. I don't even play Pokemon games, so you're missing a lot for me. The only Pokemon game I even like is, like, Pokemon Gen 7. Oh, God, like, because it actually has a good story. And maybe, apparently, Scarlet and Violet have a good story. But I wouldn't know that. Anyway, here's Blissey, which is... Why do you exist? You're just Chansey, but again. Why the fuck do you exist, Blissey? You are just literally the same as Chansey. There is nothing different about you. You are just Chansey. Again. There's nothing special about you. You are literally just Chansey again. I played a bit of Pokemon Heart Gold. Cool. Right, we're up to the legendaries and pseudo-legendaries. Raikou. I don't know. I think he's pretty good. He's got a bit too much going on. You know, he's got the lightning tail in the back. He's got the hair in the middle. He's got, like, the weird-looking teeth. I don't know what's... Like, he's got, like, it's like saber-tooth, but at the same time he's electric. I don't understand what's supposed to be going on here. Like, why do you have a helmet? There's way too much shit going on in this design. I don't understand. I mean, I like using Raikou, but what the fuck is going on here? Oh, God. I don't think he likes Vaporeon. Vaporeon is in the tier it belongs to be in. Internet tier. Oh, God. Anyway, Entei is like, what if Raikou, but it actually had aura? So, you know, I do like Entei. Because it doesn't, you know, its face doesn't look stupid. Like, it doesn't have the Raikou problem, or it has some weird helmet in its face. Like, you can tell that it's, you know, it's got something glued to its face, but, like, the thing that is glued to its face doesn't look ridiculous. And it actually, and, you know, its spikes actually matter. It actually matches its mane and whatever. Don't know why it has these, like, metal bits. But, you know, apart from that, I like Entei. It's a cool looking dog. It's a dog with aura. Where would you put Vaporeon if the internet wasn't... If people didn't make porn of everything? I would put Vaporeon in, pretty good. That's where I'd put Vaporeon if, you know. Suicune. Aurora Pokemon. I like how it's got, like, these little tassels that go woo, 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 woo. They're animated. They're actually animated, in pretty much every game. They all move around. It's ribbons. Like to move around. They all wiggle around. They all wiggle around in, the newer generations as well. I like how they wiggle around in Sword and Shield. They're pretty cool when they wiggle around. Yeah. And it has some sort of weird crown thing going on. I like Suicune. The only one I don't like the design of is Raikou, because Raikou looks weird. Don't know why Raikou looks so weird. But yeah, I think Suicune's cool as well. It's the ADHD Zuma Pokemon, because it has little wiggly bits. Wiggly bits. Anyway, Larvitar is a baby with aura. Look at him. Why is he so angry? Why is he so angry? He's a baby. And then Pupitar, I mean, it's an awkward middle stage. What the fuck happened? It's still angry, which is weird because it doesn't even have legs anymore. I don't understand. It doesn't even look like it evolves into Tyranitar. This shit makes no sense. But yeah, Tyranitar, very cool. Tyranitar's cool. But you know who's an epic creature? What if we made Tyranitar, but, like, he was even angrier? What if we made Tyranitar, but it actually looked like Godzilla? And it turned from blue to red. That's how you can tell it's really angry. Oh, God. But if we actually go to look at the, shinies, I'm pretty sure Mega Tyranitar changes its color. I'm pretty sure. Let's hope it's not one of those boring shinies, because I don't really remember what this thing's shiny looks like. Oh, yeah. It's, literally just the same. Same as its regular shiny. They didn't do anything with the colors here because the purple, it stands out. It makes it look royal. Like royalty. Like its Mega Evolution looks pretty cool. It's like, oh my god, I'm more angular, there's even more rocks, I'm going to kill the shit out of you. It also has the same ability as a regular Tyranitar. It has Sandstream. Metapod deserves epic creature. Just look at him, he's fucking bad. I know you're biased because Metapod looks like a banana. Oh god, right, we have 3 more. Lugia. It's a bird with big arms. It's a big arm bird. It's a bird, but instead of having wings, it has big arms. I don't know why'd you give a bird fingers? I just don't think that looks right. Like, it looks weird. Why does it have fingers? It doesn't even make sense as what it is. It's like, it's a psychic flying type. How is this a psychic? Why does it have fingers? Why does it have 1, 2, 3? Why does it have the human amount of fingers? What the fuck? I occasionally call Lugia the Luigi Pokemon for some reason. There was a baby Lugia in the anime that showed up once. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. I mean, we can't forget about Shadow Lugia, but Shadow Lugia doesn't actually count. That's mainly the reason why a lot of people like Lugia. Oh god. It's one of the first and only XD series Shadow Pokemon, created by blah blah Cypher. It's cool and edgy. I drew like a dark, fucked up version of Lugia. Just a glimpse into my mind will make the average person go insane. Yeah, that's kind of what Shadow Lugia does. Everyone likes it because, oh my god, Stadium 2 was such a cool game. Not Stadium 2. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness was such a cool game. Yeah, but, like, I'm pretty sure Shadow Pokemon had better stats than regular Pokemon. Anyway, here's Ho-Oh. I like Ho-Oh better than Lugia, because Ho-Oh actually does something. It actually does something. It's a phoenix. It brought the bloody dogs back to life. It made Ash's journey happen in the fucking first place. It did everything. Also, it has Sacred Fire, which is the most busted move ever. It has a half chance to burn. It has a bunch of power. It's very good. It's shiny. Actually looks cool. Unlike Lugia, which barely has a shiny. In fact, if we look at Lugia, we go to Lugia, we go and look at it's just red for no reason. What the fuck? Like, Ho-Oh actually has a shiny that fits it. It looks pretty cool, right? And especially with the sprites. Like, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. I always love seeing this thing in Ubers. Apart from the fact that, it has fire flying type, so it has to hold heavy duty boots all the time. You don't like it? I don't care. It's my tier list. And Celebi. It's like celery, but like, what if it was, the name's like celery, but like telepathy at the same time. Or is it? Let's go look at its name. Also, shiny is pink. That's pretty cool. It's an onion. Onion fairy. Onion fairy. That's what it is. Anyway. Cerise and Serenity. Okay, so it's not based on celery. Despite the fact that it looks like it's named after celery. Celery, Cerise, and Celestial. Cerise Fauna? Fucking what? Oh no. And bee or being? It's a celery being. Very cool. Oh god. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good. I don't think it's the most amazing thing in the world. Its design doesn't really say anything about its fucking time travel abilities. But I think we're done here. I think we're done. I'm not gonna post this. The next time I'm gonna post this tier list to Twitter, it's gonna be when I finish it, and it's got, like, all 1,000 of them, and everyone's gonna be like, Chris, how did you manage to do this? There's too many things here. Well, next time we're doing Gen 3, so hopefully there's more interesting stuff to say about Gen 3. Right, I gotta save this. I think it's all the way down here. Save or download? I gotta save it. All the Pokemon. Gen 2. Wait, no. Up to Gen 2. Save. There we go. I did it again. That's right. So I hope you agree with where I put things. Tyranitar is very cool. And I'm still waiting for it to save. God damn. But yeah, Tyranitar's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. We get to look at it now. Tyranitar's pretty cool. Tyranitar's pretty cool. Smeagol is a chaos god of destruction. Mantine is alright. And they're all pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go leave. I've gotta drink something. I've been talking for way too long. And I have a dry throat. Goodbye. Now what else did we... Oh yeah, Wobbuffet's cool. And